Good morning, everyone. A wonderful morning to us. Welcome to another morning of Market Review by Rally Academy. So just a moment, I think we have 40-something participants. In the next minute or two, we are going to fully start. And we are starting with our fundamental, right? Good morning, Mr. Sir. So I'm sure we can proceed right now. So let's start with our fundamentals. Well, good morning once again. So if you can hear me, please type a yes on the chat box. So I'll know you can all hear me so we can fully start our morning review. Just two persons? Okay, all right. Excellent, excellent. All right, so let's go fully into our morning market review. Now, the aim of what we are trying to do, we are trying to do a little bit of analysis to know what we expected or what the market is possibly going to do today. All right, so we want to look at what the market is possibly going to do today. And when you know or have an insight to what the market is possibly going to do today, then you should be able to have an action plan. Basically, I tell people you react to what the market is doing. If you try to predict the market every time 100%, you can't be 100% accurate. So what we try to do is, if the market does this, then this is my plan. And if the market does this, then this is my plan. So there are three major ways to trade, technical, fundamental, sentimental. But of the three, two are most popular, which is the technical and the fundamental. Now, the technical has to do with the news. So we look at certain data to help us predict the possible movement of price. I think audio should be good. Antonita, can every other person still hear me? Because you complain of your audio. If there's any other person, or if you can still hear me, please, I would appreciate a yes on the chat box. Please, let me just engage you to know my network is good. Okay, so I think, Mr. Anthony, you have to check your device again. Check your device again, all right? So let's proceed. Now, fundamentally, we are expecting certain news today, including the USD. But most part of today, we have like low impact fundamentals. The high impact news we have for today, which is JPY, it has occurred 5 a.m. already. Bank of Japan Governor Ueda speaks. Then also, we have USD ISM manufacturing, ISM services PMI. That's going to be happening by 4 p.m. today. Okay, so pending that time, we still have technical to trade with. Okay. Okay, thank you, Chinedu Austin and Nissan. We still have fundamentals to trade. That means for today, we are doing more of fundamentals for the time being. Then once it's 4 p.m., if you want to trade the dollar pair, you need to look at what the fundamental is saying, because that can definitely alter the delicate cause of demand and supply. And when demand and supply is altered, definitely price is altered, right? So now let's move to our chart now. Technically, let's see, technically. Okay, now I'm sure you can all see my chart. I'm sure you can all see my chart right here. I'm currently on AUD USD. Please, can you see my chart, everyone? I'm currently on AUD USD right now, and it looks like the USD is pulling more weight this morning. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. The US dollar is pulling more weight this morning. So as against the Australian dollar, which you can see 70 or 69 to 17%, actually still fluctuating, but we can fairly say that the US dollar is strong right now. Now, so what are we expecting for today? What are we expecting for today? Technically speaking, price is trapped between this huge range right here, all over here. So let me put this out. Now, from here all the way to this point here, price has been trapped in this range for a while. This is my 1 hour time frame, and on the 4 hours time frame, this is how it looks like. Okay, this is how it looks like. So the price has been trapped between this resistance level and this particular support level. Now, support and resistance is one very, very important aspect of trading, which every trader ought to know. Support and resistance is like the foundation of all trading. Every strategy you are using, there is some form of support and resistance embedded inside it. Either dynamic support or horizontal support, whatever kind of support, it's embedded inside it. So now this one is horizontally now. Horizontally, there's a support level and there's an equivalent resistance level to price. These are my 4-hour time frame, okay? So let's look at it again. This is how it looks like. Now, coming to my 1 hour time frame, then I can spot in some inside. Okay, let me do it this way. We want to look at the outer structure and inner structure. I want you to understand what I'm trying to do fully. Outer structure and inner structure. So to look at the outer structure, you use a higher time frame. Higher time frame. Just like the way you view the land when you're on an airplane and you're about to land, the way the ground is, right? Now, the more you move closer, it becomes bigger, isn't it? So my higher time frames gives me the outer structure, outer structure. So let's use a 4-hour time frame for now. So whenever you are looking at the market, just practice what I'm trying to do right now. Your 4-hour time frame gives you the outer structure. And on the outer structure, I'm looking for my immediate support and what? Resistance, okay? I'm looking for my immediate support and resistance. For those who like using support and resistance to trade, this is the right perspective to look at the market using that particular strategy, okay? So on my 4 hours time frame, I can see a resistance and I can see an equivalent support. So price is trapped in between this range for now, right? It has not been able to go above here for a while, and it has not been able to go below here for a while. Okay, so that being said, now look at price carefully. Where is price heading towards more? Price is closer to support, right, than the resistance. Let me extend this resistance level so you can have it here again. Good. So price is closer to my support than resistance. That means there's a possibility price still wants to edge inside my support before pulling up. Okay, now, so let's go inside the inner structure now, the inner structure, okay, to look at our entry point. Now, for my inner structure, I'm going to see some other smaller support and resistance. So if I look at my 1 hour time frame right here, I see, so let's see it in perspective. Okay, so you can see how wide it is now by 1 hour, but my 4 hours looks smaller, right? So you can see it's very close to my support level right here. Oh, I'll need to still zoom out for us to see this. Or let me bring it inside. Aha. So our price is closer to my support level, almost getting to that particular point, right? So you can see that there was a support right here that looks like price is trying to break, or price just broke. Okay, price just broke this support here. So two things can happen. Price can either go up here, go inside this range, then this my level here, this my mini support serves as a resistance and pulls price further inside the zone, all right? Or two things, like I said, price breaks and continues, breaks up and continues going up back to this level here, okay? So since I don't know what price would do now, but I know that price can do one of two things. It's either it goes up here, take this particular support level it has been respecting now that has broken it as a resistance, or it goes back up inside and continues what it was doing before. So what am I going to do? I'm going to use a pending order to trade this guy, a pending order to trade it. So hence, I can have a buy stop over here, and I can take my profit somewhere over here. All right, that means if price goes back up again, then on the other hand, if price wants to pull all the way down, sorry, let me have this, let me delete this guy here. Okay, so I don't want to use a sell limit. I don't want to use a sell limit. The possibility of this guy still selling inside, I think to me is small, it's low. This is the original support level and price is currently at that point right now. This is just an extreme. This was caused by fundamental. I think this was NFP. This was caused by NFP, okay? So it most likely might not happen that way again, right? So what do I stand to lose? Now I'm just using only my buy stop. I'm envisaging more of a buy and for this guy. So what is currently pushing it down is because the US dollar is way stronger than the Australian dollar. So I can enter an instant sell, and I'm going to have my stop loss, instant sell, and I'll have my stop loss somewhere at this level here. I can use my my buy stop price as my stop loss. Or let me just give another price level for stop loss. Let me give another price level for stop loss so that we won't confuse each other. Okay, so I can do an instant sell like right now, instant sell right now, and my stop loss is going to be at 0.64928. 0.64928. Instant sell. Stop loss 0.64928. Then otherwise, then I have my buy stop for those. This is a pending order. Buy stop entry price at 0.64948, 0.64948, and take profit at, in fact, it needs to be extended more than this, but let's just have it at this point, 0.65091, 0.65091. That's for AUD USD. Quickly also the Euro USD also, the EUR and the USD. Now the euro is closely following the dollar, so you can see little ranges here and there. Now let's look at what we just did now. Look at what we just did now with AUD USD, support resistance. Look at our outer structure and inner structure. 4 hours time frame. Let me zoom out, look for my structure. Okay. If I zoom out, my immediate support and resistance. Let's see. Okay, this is where my support zone is right now. My support and my resistance is somewhere. Okay, I have my resistance, which was the previous support level, somewhere around here. Okay, something like this. All right, something like this. In fact, it can be extended all the way up here. Aha. Now, this is also what I have here as my support resistance. So come to the inner structure, my 1 hour time frame, I can clearly see that there's a support level inside here, which is a previous resistance. Serving as a current support. Okay. So this is my inner structure. Hence, there's a higher tendency price will keep pulling all the way down. So we can have an instant sell also for Euro USD. Price is bouncing off our resistance and it's on its way down right now. So we can have an instant sell for our Euro USD. Then our stop loss should be inside here. Now, stop loss is far. If it was closer at this point, let me bring it this way. Now, my stop loss is going to be far because putting my stop loss, let's say, anywhere here, anywhere before my blue zone here, is a risk. Price can easily go back and tap out my stop loss, and that'll be all, right? Can easily go back, tap it out, and most likely still falls again. So I'm putting my stop loss where the possibility of hitting it is very slim. Hence, my stop loss is going to be wide. My risk to reward here should even pay me better because I'm expecting price to fall all the way to this point. Yes, I'm expecting price to fall all the way to this point. So an instant sell for Euro USD is good. Now, for those who feel okay, but if you don't want to risk it, then you can have a pending order for a sell. And then I'll have a take profit somewhere around this level here. Let me see, a pending order for a sell, and I'll take profit somewhere around this level. Now, for those who feel, let's risk it. Then let's go for an instant sell, and have your stop loss at 1.08743, 1.08743. Then we are good to go. So in case price wants to do something extreme, it taps you out. But please watch out for another sell once price is inside of this particular zone. Yes, price will most likely pull all the way down, right? Let's see gold. Yes, you can have an instant sell, AUD USD, instant sell. Oh, I didn't give a TP for AUD USD. Oh yeah, I didn't give a TP. I didn't give a TP. You can take profit at will, actually. I don't expect the sell to actually be too long. Well, you can take profit at will. For those who have entered the sell, I think you should be in profit by now. All right, you should be in profit by now. Then I think I was on gold, right? Yes, so you can see that dollar has not been doing too well late, and hence gold always take the opportunity. That means investors take the opportunity to run to gold. It's one of the instruments we call flight to safety. One of the ways people save their earnings whenever the dollar is in trouble. Okay. Now, two things I don't like is when you see a spike, something like this. Where's that thing again? Okay, there's something just back here. Aha, this particular spike, usually caused by fundamental. So possibly, where's the end of it? Now, this is the end of it, the high of that spike. Now, price is currently heading towards that spike. Currently heading towards that spike, all right? Now, it is not the main resistance level. The main resistance level already is here. Let me see. Sorry, it's I think what we are just using this morning is basic support and resistance. Extend it into the future. Okay, now this ought to be my resistance level here, but because of this spike, it takes it all the way inside. Now you can see that price has broken my level. All right, it has broken my level and it's heading towards that particular, the high of that spike as it were. All right. So because the dollar is strong right now, I might not really be looking at buying gold at the same time. When the dollar is strong, I expect that gold should struggle to go up or pull all the way down. All right. So hence we are going to have a pending order for a buy stop and taking our profit at this level. Might not get all the way to that point. All right. So a buy stop 2123.20, then take profit 2137.74. Then I'm going to have a sell stop at this level and also a take profit at this level. So I'm going to, since I'm not sure if it will get there, I'm not sure when it's going to pass, I'm just going to have a pending order right now, right? So a pending order, I've given us the buy 2123.20 and the take profit at 2137.74, and the sell stop in case price wants to start pulling all the way back down right now, all right? Sell stop at 2107.09. Then take profit at 2094.12. Okay, so I'm just going to have a pending order for it. Thank you, great. Thank you. All right, so the pending orders are dropped on your chart right now. D40, no, not 30, 40. Let me quickly see what that guy is doing. I think at the rate we are going, we can finish this review in record time. Okay. My DE40. Sorry. Support and resistance might not be enough for this guy. So I use, especially because price is trending right now, so we don't have moving averages also to help us. So you can see on the 4 hours moving average time, on the 4 hour moving average, rather, 21 and 50 EMA. This is my 21, the red line, and my 50 is my green line, okay, serving as a backup. So you can clearly see that price has broken my 21, is heading towards my 50. So my 50 is most likely going to be the support for price if it gets there. So I want to see where it is on my 1 hour time frame, okay, which coincide with a particular support level down here. So I can have a pending order for a sell. Okay, price wants to do it. Okay, pending order for a sell, and I can have my TP down here. Now, if I use my 15 minutes time frame, you are clearly going to see, sorry. If I use my 15 minutes time frame, you are clearly going to see that I'm giving us some, real good pips. Okay, real good pips, all right? So this is what precision on my 15 minutes time frame. Now I'm finding my entry point, okay, on my DE40. Hence, the only condition for which I will buying if when price crosses above my moving average again. Now, crossing my moving average is coinciding with too many supports, so hence it's risky right now. So what I'm going to do, I only have an opportunity to sell. Buying is going to be a long shot. We are going to talk about US 100. Let's just try and finish this one. So buying is going to be a long shot right now. Why? Because price can get back to my moving average here. price can go all the way back here, or worst case scenario here, and all of a sudden I can see a tumble. Okay, so I'm looking out for more of a downside for this guy, even though the overall trend right now is an uptrend. Okay, on my 1 hour time frame, it's clearly an uptrend. Right, on my 4 hour time frame, it's clearly an uptrend. But price has not really hit that support for me to keep buying. Price has not really hit that support for me to keep buying. I would rather prefer to buy if it's around anywhere around here. Yes, then we'll continue our buying again. Now, given the fact that on my 1 hour time frame, price has crossed below my moving average, and you see that it has always been above moving average. He bounced at 21.50, bounced at 21.50, bounced at 21.50. Now it has broken them. So there's a possibility that I might want to have some level of retracement. So I don't want to keep buying when price is showing me a possible retracement level. So I can see my death cross over here. My red, which is 21, is crossing my 50, going down. And the last time that happened, you can clearly see, okay, you can clearly see that price went down. So I'm looking out for only sell opportunity right now for this guy, not a buy opportunity. Only a sell opportunity. Now, what's the worst thing that can happen? Price just keeps going back up from here, all right? No implication. So this is for D40. You sell at 17,647.8 and take profit at 17,609.6. All right, so the entry point has been dropped there. Thank you, great. US 100, before we go back to GBP USD. Well, let's do GBP USD before we go back to US 100. Okay, GBP USD 2 looks like it's tumbling to the downside. Hitting a major resistance level. Okay, over here, but let me use let me use this guy. So the same thing we did, 4 hour time frame, zoom out. I have my structure all the way here. I have my structure here. Then this ought to be my support. All right, now let me see. This ought to be my support, but price broke it and came all the way down. So I'm going to have my zone extended and shrinked. So my zone for the support looks wide. If you notice, my resistance does not look that wide. It looks slightly smaller, but my support looks a bit wider. Now, this was fundamental push price breaking this particular support level, brought it to this extreme point, and since then, price has been gradually retracing. This is my 4 hour time frame. Okay, so let me look at the inner structure of my 1 hour time frame and possibly my 15 minutes time frame. So I can clearly see that there is a resistance level 2 over here, my inner structure. So price just bounced off this resistance level right here and is also heading down. So I'm looking at a possibility to sell GBP USD also. So let's ride on that particular movement. Sell GBP USD. But before sell GBP USD, let me just confirm one thing. No, let me add it here. My moving averages. My 21 and by 50. Let me change my parameter 50. We change the color also. Green. We're good to go. Oh, okay. So please don't just be in a hurry to sell. Please don't be in a hurry to sell because 50 might actually stop price from going further down. Hence, we're going to be having a pending order for a sell. Let me look at my 15 minutes time frame to see. It's hard to find an entry point for sell right now. This is my 30 minutes time frame. Now they are clearly looking at 15 minutes time frame, price already below moving average. My 30 minutes time frame, price also is below moving average. But on my 1 hour time frame, price is below 21 and in between 21 and 50. Hence, price might get to this point here. 50 might actually stop price from going further down. Okay, so which is here. Might stop it from going further down. And on my 30 minutes time frame, which is here. So for me to sell, I'm going to have my penny order somewhere below that level. Somewhere below that level. And I'm taking my profit somewhere also at this level. Somewhere at this level. Okay. So for my GBP USD, as much as I'm envisaging a sell, but you can see a sell, then price will trace back up again before finally selling. Okay, before finally selling. I did just want to give us an instant sell. So this is a penny order for the sell, 1.26676, and taking profit at 1.26545. Right. Now I'm not giving us any buy option. I'm not giving us any buy option. If it buys, it might not go beyond here and come down. It might never get there. So we're looking more of a sell for GBP USD. Okay. Then all the way to US 100. TP on gold. What's happening to gold? Let me go back to the chart I used. Is that? So just a moment. Am I missing the chart I used to give us the other? Okay. TP on gold on what? Is it buy or sell? I don't get that. If fine, I'm sorry, we can't go back. But this is currently streamed on YouTube, so you can go back to YouTube and get this video again. Possibly price would not have gone beyond, so you can have it. All right. Gold. The entry points are dropped for gold. Great. Please, can you help me copy and paste back the entry point for gold if we have it? I don't think we have that. Okay, let me for. All right. Thank you. Great. So these are the entry points for gold. Okay. Those are the entry points for gold. So say US 100, right? US 100, where we go to US 2000, possibly. I can see a downward movement. Now, this is the way it works, okay? It's a simple formula, but it doesn't work 100% all the time. But most of the time, when the dollar is strong, which you can clearly see here, at least 70% and above is strong. When the dollar is strong, almost every other thing tends to go down, especially when it comes to commodities like gold, as well as indices. Trying to look for my AUD USD. I think our sell, okay, still struggling over there. Now, our AUD USD, sorry, back to US 100 rather. So when price gold is strong, things they tend to pull all the way down. Now, I think we should be able to do a short sell for this guy. Let me just confirm something. My 30 minutes also down, my 15 minutes also down, but price is at resistance level here. Wow, and my one hour also. Price might find it hard to keep going down, or if it goes down, all of a sudden you might just see a massive rejection. Thank you, V. Thank you so much. You can just see a massive rejection. Now, I'm tempted for us to sell US 100, but you can see where I put this line, right? There's it's like a resistance level also. It's like a resistance level also. Now, the funny thing is that if you sell and price fail to sell, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. If you sell and price fail to sell, it's going to be a problem. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to take it a short or a tight stop loss. A tight stop loss for US 100. Okay. So let's go in for a sell for US 100. 1.40, 18231.40. Price just broke our structure. So we can see something. Don't be shocked if you see something like this before finally making that massive move. Oh, come on now. Think my okay. Before making that sell move that we're expecting. Okay. All right. So instant sell US 100. Stop loss here. A tight stop loss, guys. Tight stop loss. Okay. Which one again? US 2000. Let's see what's happening over there. Now, it's most likely going to be the same thing. Yes, almost the same. So there are times where you stay out of the market because the market is not good to trade at that time. So what we usually do is we do it with pending orders. All right, we do it with pending orders. Let's see. So I'm trying to look at the overall sentiment, if it is bullish or bearish. Um, this guy respect fundamental, respect moving support resistance, but not just support resistance like that. So if you notice for US 100, D40, um, I did, I didn't just use only support and resistance. I also considered my moving average because these guys can trend. They can trend, all right? So now there's a resistance level here, and inside my inner structure, price is looking at pulling down. Is there anything that can hinder it from pulling down? Yes. What's here? One, and here, two, and here also. Okay, so how does that look like? This is how it looks like. So let me apply my moving average to see if I can actually, is valid for me to go in or to just stay out for now. Sorry. Please, you say my people perish because of lack of knowledge. So please, you need to come to our academies, attend our trainings. We give the best trainings. Okay, so with that training, you are not gambling. You are trading with informed, you are making informed decisions, all right, in the market to maximize profitability. Okay, so yeah, price look like it has broken my 2150. What else? On my 30 minutes, how does it look like? Same thing, and it's trying to pull all the way down. And on my 15 minutes, does it look like it's going back up? Nah, I don't think so. Okay, so for US 2000, we most likely want to have a sell trade, but it's best if we sell from here, from the moving average. It's best when we sell from here, all right? It's best when we sell from here. So my possibly want to have a sell limit, a sell limit, sell limit. That means when price goes all the way up here, then enter a sell for us. All right. Then when you enter a sell for us, you can have a stop loss, then have our stop loss above this level right here, and our take profit somewhere around this level right here. Okay, sell from here. Let's have stop loss here, TPS. So I think the risk to reward is almost just 1-to-1 or 1 to 1.2 thereabouts. Okay, so let's have our entry point, sell limit now, not sell stop or whatever. Sell limit 2070.9 and TP at 2060.3. Stop loss going to be at 2080.1, right? 2080.1. It's better safe than sorry. Let's look at oil. Yeah, but they just added some more companies to make it D40. So you cannot trade on D30 currently. It's only D40 you can do that on. Am I fast? Okay, today. All right. Sorry about that. If you were here from the inception, you notice that I kind of laid some foundation to how we are looking at this analysis. Okay, we are just doing almost the same thing on every chart. except indices where we add one or two things, where we add moving average. We are just looking at support resistance to help us take trades, except indices like D40, US 100, and US 2000, where we add our moving average. Okay. All right. So how many have we done now? I think we've done AUD USD, Euro USD, gold D40, US 100, US 2000. Okay, so let's look at oil also. Oh, we've done GBP USD. Let's look at oil. Where's that guy? Now, oil has been trending up, but unfortunately, yesterday we could see, we'll look at USDJPY. So you could see some level of retracement, but on my 4-hour time frame, price just hit a 50 period, 50 period moving average, and hence there's a possibility price wants to keep pulling up. So oil has been trending up, and there's a possibility oil might continue to trend up. So a buy trade, if I will advise you, you want to be very careful on oil, especially today. Let me see. You want to be very, very careful in trading oil. Everything is pointing towards the downside. I have my 15 minutes breaking below moving average. I have my 30 minutes breaking below moving average. I have my 1 hour also below moving average, and I can see some level of retracement. For my 4 hours, which is one I use moving average for on oil, 4 hours. 4 hours is better. It's smoothing out all of this breaking in and breaking out. Let me look at it. It's better. All right. Moving average either is clearly above or clearly below. Now, sometimes it just ranges when it wants to possibly change direction. All right. When it ranges not for too long, you have a breakout. When it ranges not for too long, you have a breakout. And this guy has been ranging around here. The breakout, or let me say, there's no time for us to go straight into this concept. There's just a lot in my head. You know, we have the accumulation, manipulation, distribution technique also for trading. So this guy might want to be doing such, you know, resistance level over here. Let me see. Resistance level over here. You have your fake out, and lastly, you have your dump. All right, you have your dump, and this dump most likely is going to end here if it keeps dumping on my 1 hour time frame. Now, for me to sell, I'll need price to go back up to my moving average before I can have a sell trade all the way down here. Okay, so I don't want to give us a pending order to that effect. Let me see. Let me take out all of this. I'm looking for the best way for us to enter this particular trade. All right, because it requires us to wait. This guy is, how do I call it now? Oil, you really, really want to wait. Sentiment in indices is a sell. Yeah, it's a sell right now, but the overall trend is a buy. Please, the entry points are there for EU and GU, hence there might be no time for us to really go back there. Okay, and you can rewatch this session on YouTube. Just go to at Rally Trade, YouTube, Rally Trade. Then you see this video. If you can log on to YouTube right now, we are currently live also on YouTube. So you can go back, you know, just rewind and look at when we were analyzing Euro USD and GBP USD. All right, I think that helps. Thank you. All right, so for oil, I cannot sell right now because I'm looking at a possible bullish move. Now, for me to sell, I need price to get to my 21 moving and 21 and 50 moving away. I'm not seeing that death cross yet on my one. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it yet. All right. So hence, I don't want to be quick to sell. Now, I don't want to buy either because I can see some aggressive, you know, selling from yesterday almost noon. I can see some aggressive selling, and that aggressive selling is continuing this morning. Okay, so whatever buy you are seeing here, most likely just a retracement. Retraces a bit to this point, then continue that dumping, right? So I'm going to have a pending order for a sell right here. Let me wait for that sell. Let me wait for it. Let me wait for it. I would rather wait for it. Okay, let me take all these ones out so we'll not be confused. Okay, so I'd rather wait for this particular sell here. And at the same time, if oil decide to move, it can be so massive. Then I can have a buy. I won't be shocked if this guy decide, all right, I want to continue back my upward movement and have a pending order for a buy and a TP at this level. Okay, so this is the best way I'm going to attack it. Anything in between here is a gamble. Anything in between here is a gamble. I don't want to give a sell limit. Oil can just keep pulling up, right? Take you out. So this is the penny for sell. It's 2.20 and TP at 81.88. And the buy at 83.10, TP at 83.46. Okay. Yes, please, for those who came late and you have missed a part of this session, please go to YouTube at Rally Trade. Just go to YouTube at Rally Trade. This session is currently live. Now you can rewind. When you're on YouTube, you can rewind it, go back and check what you missed. All right, from the beginning, you can check what you missed. I think that helps. And when we are done, you can also check it back because I did trading with support and resistance. So let's look at USD JPY and maybe one more instrument that will be done for today. USD JPY, one more instrument will be done for today. So now, what is the first thing for us to do while we are trying to analyze here? RSI for overbought and oversold. Basically, when overbought means is around 70% level and above, 70% level for the RSI. Then oversold means at your 30% level and below. Price has been selling, selling, selling. It has gotten to, it's been oversold. Once it's oversold, at any moment, price can reverse, right? How do you get the market sentiment? Well, the kind of sentiment I'm talking about here, I'm talking about the trend rather, not just that particular sentiment. If you mean what I'm talking about, the sentiment right now is that everybody is looking out, looking at a particular direction. For example, let me use my AUD USD, for example. If I use my AUD USD, the sentiment is on a higher time frame, on a higher time frame, um, where price is heading towards. Okay, so you can see that this one is more like a downward movement. So people are looking at selling more. That's what I'm trying to explain to us as a sentiment right here. Now, it means who is more in the market? Is it buyers? Is it sellers? Sentimental analysis. Look out for who is more in the market. If you have more buyers than sellers, sentimentally, then price should pull up because demand is more than supply. And if you have more sellers than buyers, sentimentally, price should pull down because you have more sellers in the market than people willing to buy. So everybody starts reducing price to entice the buyers. Okay. So that's what we are talking about. A trade, can't we check for RSI? Okay, so we have different techniques of analyzing the market. The technique I use in analyzing the market, especially for today, like I said, is support resistance and for some instruments, moving average, right? Support resistance and for some instrument moving average. We are not talking about RSI here today. We can't do everything all at once. If I want to check my moving average, check my support resistance, check my RSI, then sometimes everything can be just so conflicting, right? So if it's RSI you use, stick to your RSI, right? So any day we are using RSI to determine our position, then of course we are going to apply it, right? So let's just round it up here and say we are looking at our USD JPY. So USD JPY, let's look at the sentiment. Now, based on the support resistance we've been talking about, I said we're going to do two things. We look at the outer structure and the inner structure, right? So looking at the outer structure, I said we use our 4 hours time frame at least because we are day traders. Just want to, So my 4 hour time frame, I'm looking out for a structure, resistance, or support, resistance and support, especially my immediate support and resistance. Now, on my 4 hour time frame, I can clearly see a resistance level here, a resistance level. And at the same time, I have a support level. Well, my support zone is very wide. is very wide. Okay, so let me capture it all the way to this point. My support is like really wide. Okay, so this is my key levels right here on my 4 hour time frame. Now, coming to the inner structure to look out for my entry point, I might have other support and resistance also, right? So this is how it looks like. Now, if I do this one on my 1 hour time frame, I will see that there is a support level also at this point, which coincides with being a resistance. Let me pick it well. All right. So price is currently inside a structure for me. This level here, this level here, this level here, and this level here. All right. So two things can happen. Price can from here start pulling up right now back to my resistance, or it just completely collapses. So what do? I react to what the market does. I have a game plan. Okay, like I said at the beginning, we're not trying to predict the market 100%. We're just trying to look at what can possibly happen and how you react to whatever happens. So if price pulls back up and I see it's on my way up, I can look for a reversal pattern with my bullish engulfing, my hammer, or my morning star to place a buy until price get to my resistance. Then if I see a reversal pattern, I place a sell coming back down. And if price breaks it, either breaks retest and continues, then I can look out for a sell all the way to this point here. And if price gets to this point, I'm looking out for a reversal all the way back up again. Okay, so that's my game plan for now. So how do I attack this? Now, I would like to give us pending order on this guy. So we can have a sell stop all the way here, and I'll take profit somewhere around here. Sell stop in case price wants to, sell. Then at the same time, if price wants to go back up, we can have our buy stop, and we can have our take profit somewhere around this level here. So this is why I'm going to attack it. So if you want to bounce back up and go up, buy stop picks you. If you break my support level here and you keep going down, my sell picks you up. Okay, so these are my key levels for my USD JPY. So this my sentimental indicator here is currency. Sorry, is MT4 currency power. MT4 currency power. How do I get? Oh, okay, that's what the question you were asking then. How do I get my sentiment? For those, if you just want to browse it right now, you can as well use your browser. You go to livechat.co.uk, livechat.co.uk. Let me share this my screen. So livechat.co.uk. Once you are here, just click on currency strength meter. Click on currency strength meter and you will see the strength of currencies in bars. All right, you can see the strength of currencies in bars. You can see that USD and JPY are the two strongest right now. Okay, the AUD is low, CAD is low, GBP is low. Let's confirm that. CAD is low, AUD is low, GBP2 is low. That's how but for you, if you want to install, just contact your account manager and they can have a way of sending it to you. US 100 is firing up. What did we do in US 100? Firing up. I don't understand. This is US 100. I'm not seeing any fire. Okay, I'm not seeing any fire. Oh, being rejected. What did we do? We did a sell. Yeah, we did a sell and a stop loss. Like I said, don't be surprised if you see something like this. That's why I drew it. If you see price going up, hitting moving average before falling down, right? I said it earlier. I said it earlier. And you have your stop loss over here, right? And you have your stop loss over here. Rally trade. Rally, just go to rally trade at YouTube. Let's see. Let me see if I can just get us the link. Um, okay, so let's have the YouTube right here. Just follow this link. It takes you to YouTube right now. All right. So just hold on. As long as it doesn't hit your stop loss, then we are fine. All right. Like I told you, these are the things that can possibly happen. Either it keeps twatting all the way down, or it rejects, goes back up before finally making that downward movement. In any case, you have your stop loss all the way here. All right. You have your stop loss all the way here. All right. So I think we've come to the end of this particular session. So guys, I wish you a wonderful and a peaceful day in our trading today. Wonderful and a peaceful day in our trading today. So let's see what price we do at the end of the day. All right, let's see what price we do. Euro USD, AUD USD. So we have our entry points, just enter them. Now please, I think I talked about a strategy, support resistance, moving average. So clearly go back to the YouTube to rewatch the broadcast, and you can also learn from it. All right. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful and a peaceful day. Right. I'm sorry, before I go, we have some kind of events for this week. I think in Port Harcourt, we are having a winners trading formula. It's going to be on site, but probably you can contact your account manager on how to maximize that profitability. Now, with the winners trading formula, there's no way you can lose. If you have been trading and you find out that you usually lose more trades than you make profit, please just contact your account manager. Tell them you have a winners trading formula where you can hardly lose funds. All right, so they are going to show you how to attend that particular training. Then for those who have not joined our WhatsApp channel, man, people are making money every single day on our WhatsApp channel. I think someone made 5.8 million yesterday on the WhatsApp channel from the signals that were dropped there. So please contact your account manager. Let them show you how to join. All right, thank you very much. This is the WhatsApp link to join the WhatsApp channel. Just click on the link here and you join the WhatsApp channel also. Then for Friday, we are having our NFP live trading. NFP live trading, all right? Is it with PG or Sugar Care? So please, guys, let's make money this week. The market is moving. You can maximize profitability. You'll be amazed by the amount of money people make everywhere, all right? So thank you very much. Looking forward to seeing you in our live session this afternoon. Bye.